Hello, welcome back to Rev Endurance Sports and the finished product and an episode of what is in our stand today. That's a hashtag you can follow across all my social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and of course here on YouTube. We had a specialized stump jumper that we replaced a 1.5-inch fork with a 1 1/8 fork, and it was, a tapered 1.5. So we needed to find a way to make that conversion of a 1.5-inch tapered fork to a 1 1/8 straight steer tube. So we got some parts from Cane Creek, and I'll link the video below of where I itemized those parts, and you can get the part numbers there. And then I got a crown race and a bearing, and I was able to make the conversion. So I'm going to show you the finished product, and I'm also going to walk you through some of the other spec on this bike because it's just freaking awesome. All right, so let's take a look. So here is the Ritchie fork that we installed. And as I mentioned, this is a 1 1/8 inch straight steer tube. And so we have a crown race that we installed from Cane Creek, and then a bearing, a Hellbender bearing that we put in there. But take a look at this spec. We've got some Envy cross-country wheels here. We've got the 190 DT Swiss hubs on there, ceramic. So just a really, really nice build on here. We've got Envy bar, Envy stem, and we've got Road Di2 on this bike. And we've got a 2x right here. It's hard to see. Let me see. Yep, there you can see the chain ring there. So we got a 2x chain ring with Road Di2 and an SRM crankset with Cannondale super light crank arms. And you can see more Road Di2 11 speed. We've got a SRAM red cassette, which is super light. This is one of those that's just one big one piece assembly. So yeah, I mean, look at this bike. There's just everything on here is just top end spec and really high end. So I guess the question is, well, that's a 29-inch mountain bike, and I believe it's an extra large. So, well, how much does it weigh? So let's find out, because curious minds, or what is it? Inquiring minds wish to know. So we have our trusty little park scale here. And I apologize for having put my fingers over the lens, I should say. So here we go. We're going to put that bike on there. So we've got a 19, so just shy of 19.5 pounds for a 29 extra large S-Works with Di2 and Envy wheels, Envy stem, seat post, I believe. Actually, I don't know what the seat post is, but it is a carbon seat post. It's a specialized seat post because we can see the fact there, and that's usually their own branding stuff. Sorry, it's just not focusing. There we go. All right. So yeah, 19, I mean, we're looking at a sub 20 pound extra large hardtail. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. If you got questions on how to do this conversion, which was very, very hard for me to find any information, which is why I did this video. I was given some bad scoop initially, and I'm glad that over time I learned quite a bit on this bike. So, life is not worth living if you're not learning something and enriching your bike know-how. Okay, that's all for today. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you up the road.